Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wargaming.net League Silver Series. I am Breaker,
Racer Edison 99.
And I'm Escaper Alpha.
and tonight we're going to bring you the conclusion of day before yesterday's Silver Series beginning. And first, we're going to kick it off with a third place, fourth place match between Immortal Flappy Birds and UAre Dead. And then we're going to be taking it into the best of 5 with Immortals A team going up against Team Efficiency.
Yep.
All right, and I'm thinking, isn't Team Efficiency versus Immortals, is that a repeat of last week?
Yeah, last week.
Okay.
Yep, right.
Yeah, it was a repeat of last week, but too bad last week comics couldn't get into the game because of connection.
Here, so a torn team without commander, that's great disadvantage. So I'm really curious how Immortal to win the team efficiently today. It should be a great game.
So now that Comics is back, and he's giving me back Yabi, he's going to have his hands free to put all of his attention on this game. Do you think we're going to be seeing Team Efficiency pull out a win this time?
Not sure, no. They are strong team, so...
All right.
Yep.
Well, here we are, guys. Once again, the rules for the Silver Series, the breakdown of the points. 250 to first prize, 150 to second, third gets 100, and fourth gets 70. So this makes a huge difference in the longer scheme of things for when the Gold Series kicks off. But over the weekend, we usually have the Bronze Series take place, and you guys are watching the conclusion of the Silver Series, which began day before yesterday. And of course, the top 8 teams with the most points will advance to the Gold Series after the Silver Series has been completed. Oh, and there's also a mandatory weekly point deduction of 5 points. So if you win 250 first week, next week you're going to have 245. So point decay. Match settings. It's going to be 7 versus 7. Team roster can be a total of 11 different players. So if 4 of your players are sick, guess what? You've got 4 more replacements for them. And that's what the maximum number of reserves here represents. Map pool is going to be Himmelsdorf, Runeberg, Ensk, Cliff, Prokhorovka, Mines, and Steps. The tank regulations, very simple. Keep it below tier 8. And of course, you have 42 points to expend on your team's tank composition. Teams may contain tanks of different nations. Premium vehicles are allowed, and gold ammo and gold consumables are allowed. So that means you guys can buy Coca-Cola for your entire crew.
Yeah, only for your tank.
All right, so here we go. Immortal Flappy Birds, the B team of Immortals, is going to have Apollo, Linderman, Blackheart, Reaper, Zavang, Exporter, and Kiss. We'll just call Exporter Anubis Exporter because, well, last week it got a little bit confusing because day before yesterday it got a little bit confusing. They had another player on the opposing team called Anubis. UAre Dead's going to have God Cow 1, 4 Square Wood, Legacy Janna, Lusty Chicory, Onion Head, Raven K, and Soldier Wu. All right. So who do you think is slated to take the third place from this matchup?
For UAre Dead, it's really easy. Maybe it's not 3-0, but I bet UAre Dead will be heavily pretty easy.
All right, I take your word for it, Edison. So everybody start placing your bets on UAD, if you guys are using those Korean gambling sites, of course. I'm leaning a little bit towards saying UAD as well, but of course the play that we saw day before yesterday between Flappy Birds and Immortals would be, I think that was something a little bit irregular because like in a few of those games we didn't see, I think they were playing differently from their normal strategies because they were playing against each other, and they were always, they're always using each other for practice, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But even they have the same strategy. Their teammate is pretty easy to beat the team. Yeah, but on this map it's a Hemistones, right? But it's the wrong map right now.
Wrong display.
We got the wrong map.
Yeah, they're gonna change it. That's okay.
I hope so.
Yeah, but the Hemistones like Ensk and like Runeberg, the 3 map is more emphasized on the teamwork and the close combat skill. And the most weak part for UAre Dead is the close combat. So I said Immortals still have the chance to win, but it's still possible. But I think the UAD, the old tournament team, still got more advantage on the experience.
All right. Whoa. We already see a single KV5 coming from.
They
Flappy
still
Birds.
doing the tank selection, I guess. So
Alright.
not final yet.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, come on, that was the first tank.
Oh, it's Ensk. No.
I mean, like, okay. First,
Okay.
first map is Ensk, so we actually had the display wrong a few minutes ago, guys.
Yeah, and then like Ben, Lemice, and Clay, but you are dead, doing very good on these two men.
So who do you think? Who do you think banned Cliff? Do you think it was You Are Dead or
I
Immortals?
think it's
Let's-
Immortal. Yeah,
Alright.
you are dead, doing very good on Clay, so they shouldn't ban that, I guess. But sometimes I know you are dead had the mice. When we have tournament on past 2 seasons, they always ban mice. They always.
Oh man. Okay.
But isn't mine a good map for strategy?
Yeah, it's very good for strategy, but it depends. If people want to use more hard push, direct push skill, it's working on mice. That's okay.
I see.
Even they can use a lot of strategy there, but it's still qualified for hard push, for direct push.
I see.
Yeah, so maybe they are somewhat afraid about this.
All right. Well, we've still got another 3 tanks to wait on coming from.
Okay, we
Flappy
already
Birds.
see
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you are there right now. They got 3 I3, 2 M50. Okay, pretty standard setup. And on the Immortal side, the Flappy Bird side, I think it's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Okay.
Okay, that's a lot of firepower for both sides. So
Yeah.
there's not so much in the way of speed here, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yep. And
Okay.
that's a pretty standard setup on the
All right.
MSO.
So what's the?
sorry? That's it.
All right, all right. So
Yeah.
what is the fastest tank out of all the tanks that we have here? Is it the?
MS50.
Okay. Not the T1s. All right. Faster acceleration, but of course top speed is lower than AMX 50.
I don't think. I think the MS50 is faster than one.
No, I mean acceleration. So like it gets to its top speed faster.
I know.
Okay.
Even the acceleration.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I never would have thought of that. Okay, so here we go, guys. Beautiful map loading. It's about to get torn apart by tanks. Half of the city is still standing. Okay, so who's spawning north, who's spawning south? We're about to find out. Here we go. Looks like we're gonna have Immortals spawning north.
Cannot toward east side. Like I said that before, right? If you want to go to the east side, that means you're gonna take more defensive position right now.
All right.
So they don't want to get to UAre directly.
Looks like our reload mod is working correctly, but I only see 2 tanks
Yeah,
reloading.
But not working for the UAre.
Oh.
Yeah, they're only working for.
Yeah, it's working for You Are Dead. It's just not working
okay,
for
the
Flappy
color is
Birds.
changed, sorry. No.
Yeah, it's not working for Flappy Birds, and I think it's not working for Jaina and Justy.
So
That's
it's
all right.
I3.
It works when it wants to work. Don't question it.
Okay.
Okay. So, all
They
right.
go to the east side. Okay, take more defensive position right now.
I really think, yeah, that is pretty defensive. But do you think they're going to gradually? Wait a minute. They've got one T1 Cunningham
Yeah.
just a little bit west of their spawn. So I'm thinking.
In the UAD?
No, I mean Flappy Birds. They have one
Okay.
T1 Cunningham.
On the B5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he just want to spot the enemy, but I can say that they are lack of experience. Actually, if you put a P1 on the A7, you can see everything there. It's the same position to the P5.
Okay.
And then the P5 take more risk.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
That's
Well-
blind shot. That's blind shot. That's blind shot.
Blind shot.
A
Yeah.
blind shot.
It just gets someone there, but actually not.
Okay. Well, let's give this a few minutes to see what team takes what direction. As you said before, the 6-minute rule, Edison.
Yeah.
When we get to about the 4-minute
Yeah.
mark, we'll see something happen, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
If they push less than 6 minutes, they got a higher chance to get a draw.
All right. I also want to stress that, I mean, this could actually be something that Flappy Birds wants. I mean,
You know what? They use the T1 on the B7 right now.
yeah.
It's for spot the best, and they use the T1 on the D0, the spot for the field. So that means they don't want to push, they don't want to snipe him.
Do you think this is okay? Who has the defender's advantage on this map?
Actually, if you go to the east side, you got more advantage on the man.
Okay, so Immortal Flappy Birds has that advantage, and they're
Yeah,
taking,
yeah.
and they're using it.
And they all stick together. But
You Are Dead.
yeah, your day still can push, you know.
Yeah.
If they took like 5 tank push from the south side, with line 7, you know, line 7 is very good for push. And the 5 tank push together, the tank on the A9, A0 cannot offer any support fire. So that would be kind of a situation that is 5 tank versus 3 tank. It's very good for UAD, but most important right now is they don't know where they are, you know.
Yeah.
No one was spot right now.
I know.
They
Both
cannot
sides.
making a decision.
Right. Both sides are playing this out blind.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel like the setup right now for Flappy Birds is much stronger than what we have from UAD.
Yep.
Especially given their positioning at the moment.
I think UAD won't push, but you know, you can take another step away. You know, if you cannot destroy whole tank and cannot capture a base, that means draw, right?
Right.
So sometimes people take the action on last 2 minutes. So that means your enemy also do not have a chance to kill you.
Right.
So it's more safer way to push. And
Yeah.
Just try to take a chance. Maybe you can destroy them, but no more not.
We see, I want to say, I remember seeing a couple of games like this back when NASL was broadcasting World of Tanks before they shut down due to bankruptcy.
Already.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, you know, we, the Americans, we just don't know how to do our esports. You know, I mean, you guys got big corporate companies out here on this side of the planet that are sponsoring everyone, but enough about that. We got something happening here. Oh, man, look at the minimap. Got 2 heavy tanks heading south, and 2 more heading north right now. They're just, oh man.
I think Gakao will die very soon, but he's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to he's trying to sacrifice and know where is enemy right now, but on the position, I don't think it's working. Yeah.
All right.
The best position to snipe in the best is on the C0, but I don't see anyone capture there.
Well, it looks like they're going to need just a little bit more time to make those decisions.
Yeah. But in the beginning, I can say that the Flappy Bird, they want to take, they're gonna take a joy, take a chance. They know they have quite different to the UAre, so.
Oh man, but wait a minute. It looks like Legacy Janna has just been spotted along with Onion Head, and they just got vision of Zavang, and that's not going to help them out. That's not going to give them a huge advantage in this engagement. They're blind
they start
versus,
moving,
yeah, they're blind versus those 2 heavy tanks in the background.
Wow!
Wow, God Cal 1 is
Oh
now
my
going to
God.
force the hand of
Yeah, they cannot force them
Flappy
out.
Birds.
Yeah, they cannot force them out.
They have to do something about
Yep,
this.
that's right.
They have to. And I mean, it looks like they've got a chance at winning this if they play it out right. But all of those tanks turning the corner right now, is it going to happen in favor of You Are Dead or Flappy Birds? We already see UAD taking, a ton of damage here.
Yep.
And Soldier Wu is already down to 290 HP. Reaper taking 442. And Kiss is not much better. Soldier Wu falls. And now it looks like Flappy Birds is going to push back. Zavang is down. Kiss down to the last sliver of health. And now we can see plainly that this is a game that is slowly but surely going into the hands of UAD. Excuse me, Immortal Flappy Birds. But that's only if they can stop the capture.
Yep. And they're not trying to stop capture right now.
Onion Head is super exposed here, and I don't know if he can do it or not. Meanwhile, they're going for a counter capture. It's going to be a T1 Cunningham versus a heavy tank. Good luck with that, chum.
Oh, the best cannot reset right now. The best cannot
Yeah,
reset.
he's going to sacrifice himself. It looks like Apollo's going to go for it, but of course the counter cap is now not successful. They're just going for that T1 Cunningham. They've got tunnel vision, and Janna is getting free shots on all 3 of those tanks. It looks like the shot, the reset was successful, but now the Immortals are not clearly out of this just yet. They have to get Legacy Janna and Raven K out of the game for this to be a definitive win.
Yeah, but they got an autoloader still loading right now, the Raven K. Wow, it takes almost like 15 seconds, and he walked out.
Oh, man.
That's very hard.
Raven K just waiting a little bit longer for that reload. Then he's going to turn the corner.
But no, it's a trick. No,
Yeah.
thanks Jenna is a trick. Okay, it's
Oh
working right
man,
now.
here we go.
Wow, can he do
He's
that?
just short of reloading. He pops out, takes
Oh,
419
he's not reload-
damage,
No, he's not reload yet.
and now it looks like Blackheart. Oh man, Apollo's taking a little bit more damage. He's got tunnel vision. He's gonna go straight for the kill on Raven K, but I don't think he's gonna get it.
Oh,
Legacy
wow.
Janna's taken out of the game. Apollo looks like he might fall in just a moment. He does, just as I say it. And now it is 1.5 tanks versus 1.
Yeah, but he only got two rounds of shots left.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got to make
one?
that count. He's
Last
stuck.
one.
Wow.
Is he gonna get the kill with this? Is the real question.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, he takes 258 damage and he's stuck on reload and he's out of the game. If he had made all 6 of those shots count, it would have been just absolutely perfect, right? But I mean, that was some seriously clutch game that we saw coming from UAD.
Yeah, but you know, the UAD should set up a more the position should adjustment to the MS had to reshift to a south side. You know,
Right.
Because the MS-50 got very weak armor, so they cannot face to the enemy face to face, you know, without any cover in the north. That's very dangerous. But you know, do we see the two I3 on the south side? They are well in the cover. So while the Sojo appear on the west north, and everyone concentrate fire on him. So
Yeah.
that's why he died so early. If he can hide and waiting for the enemy coming, rush out and shoot their side, it will work out for the F-50. But I think the arrangement on the close combat is still very worse. I think UAD got very good on the strategy. They doing always new innovation or something about that. But on the close combat side, they still not really.
Yeah. And I mean, it's easy to say this from an observer perspective, but I mean, that was just crazy. We saw all 3 of the Flappy Birds just running straight past Legacy Janna. They're like, no, we want the T1 Cunningham dead.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't want to bother with Legacy Janna right now. We're going for our own capture, but that capture failed. And then once they got the T1 Cunningham out, they just refocused all their efforts and they brought it out. But I mean, I feel as though that was only do you think that was weak coordination, that moment for the Immortals? Or no? I mean, in the end, they still won.
Actually, they got the most important thing for the UAD to look at is because of the Sojo appear too fast. He should hide until 3 immortal heavy tank rush trying to kill T1. And while they aim to the T1, they cannot shoot the Sojo. So if you can take like MS they got autoloader, you can shoot the 6th round within like 15 seconds, and you got 2 I3 and another MS-50 on the south side. We can concentrate fire on the 3 I3. So that's the best chance for the UAD. And use a T1 for sacrifice. That's okay,
Yeah.
Capture is not necessary. You can kill all enemies. That's okay.
Right.
You still got a lot of time.
And-
6 minutes.
And at that moment particularly, there was actually one heavy tank back at home defending versus the T1 Cunningham.
Yeah,
Just,
that's right. That's also another problem.
do you think that's what costed them the game?
Yeah, they pay for that.
Yeah.
And then he trying to kill 2 T1 and his reload. That means he's shooting the 2 T1 more than 3 or 4 shots. So he only have 2 shots left, right? So he expect he cannot kill anyone. So that's why he reload. And on the time of reload, he cannot offer any support fire. That's why he cannot, doing anything for the teammate, and the teammate only one tank. He had 2 versus 3. That's not possible.
Well, I mean, it still came a little bit close. Apollo went in for the dive at the end there, but still that kept him out of the fight long enough. And we're gonna take things to a quick break, and then just come on into game number 2. Hi guys, we are back with game number 2, and this one's gonna be on what?
It should be the step, I guess. Looks like steps.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time you see that, right?
Yeah. Hey
it's
guys.
Ruinberg?
Ruinberg.
It's not like Ruinberg.
Well, game 1
Okay.
was on Ensk. Game 2 is
Yeah.
gonna be Camperberg. And
But it looks like step.
is
Okay.
this even in the tournament map pool? This
Yeah,
map?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we call that step.
All right.
Yeah, it's a very good map for the light tank, so you know. But it's not dry, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so
The display.
coming back to
Yeah.
us is what I heard. Well, okay. Well,
Then-
so
They choose a Ruinberg, so you know, on the tank selection, Ruinberg with Persian, not possible. I think. Okay, maybe they still in the tank selection right now.
all right. Well,
Another side is I-32 T69. Also strange.
well, okay. The minimap that we have displayed right in front of us, that's steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why haven't I seen this map before in this tournament?
I think maybe it's all in the round round 5 or in the
Actually,
band maps.
on last season,
Mhm.
the step is not in the map pool.
What about
So,
last week?
Let me say about that. Since we do not play the map a lot on last season, so most of the tournament will not choose this map on this season too. Not familiar, so they
Yeah.
don't want to put their position to the new team.
All right, that
on
makes a
the
lot of
even-
sense.
On the even, on the even
Yeah.
side.
All right.
The strategy is not well developed.
Yeah,
But-
but in the season 1 we play a lot of step. That's different. But they don't want to do this anymore. Maybe.
Well, which team chose steps? Do we know? Let's see.
We don't know it yet.
Hold on. Well, that's kind of a dirty cake.
because the map selection is directly delivered to our referee in person.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
In person.
I mean, through
Like-
personal chat.
Okay. I was about to say. I thought maybe for a minute we had the team captain fly out from Vietnam for two of our teams. Then had UAD
Mm-hmm.
fly out from which country are they from? UAD.
Hong Kong.
Hong
Hong Kong.
Kong.
Hong Kong. Yeah.
Oh wow! I've always wanted to go to Hong Kong. Oh wait, I'm going there this Sunday. Yeah. Went there once when I was 19 years old. Nice place. Everything's really expensive though. But personally, I really like the style of the city. And team efficiency comes from Australia.
Not actually. Actually, they come from everywhere.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
on the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia,
Ooh.
Australia,
All right.
and Singapore.
International team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a combination.
Yeah.
Okay, certainly worth considering. How about the tank selection, assuming this is steps?
Yeah, on the tank selection, it looks like step.
All right.
It looks like step, but
I don't know, Alpha, do we have anything from the production crew in back?
Okay, so there's some internet connection problem. The pin is too high right now, so I
Ping?
think they're waiting for the internet to become more stable.
Okay.
Okay,
So who got the problem? The Vietnam?
I'm not sure.
Vietnam team?
Maybe, because we don't have any information about that right now.
Yeah.
But Hong Kong has a very, very good internet.
Yeah. That's
oh yeah, they have the world's strongest internet for the year 2013. They actually outdid South Korea in
Oh,
terms
really?
in terms of average internet speed, they outdid South Korea. They improved.
I mean, the international connection, not only local.
That I'm not too sure about because like Korea is actually closer to Japan, and Japan actually has a fiber optic network that connects from, of course, somewhere in Japan to somewhere in America. That's why if you're playing on the North American server, even though it's further away than the European server, you will have less ping because of that one fiber optic cable that stretches from Japan all the way to America.
Okay.
Food for thought. Interesting
good.
thoughts. I mean,
Japan?
well,
Yeah, you mentioned about South Korea,
Yeah, well, South Korea is close to Japan, is what I meant to say there. But
the Vietnam have very bad connection sometimes.
to see to
Yeah,
to Asia server.
Yeah, to Asia server. Last season we have a post-season game, right? And the Vietnam's cable, the cable under the sea break.
Ouch.
They got like pin like 200, 300 and
Oh,
routed
man.
to the European and go to the Asia server.
Wow. So it had to get routed back to America or back to Europe and
Yeah.
then to the Asia.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
So they got very poor close contact. They are famous on close contact, but they cannot do that on the postseason. So they fail
Yeah.
on postseason. They are doing very good on the last season last season. But in the postseason they're doing very bad.
All right. Definitely worth remembering. And well, what about these tanks that we have so far in front of us? All right. So this just in, we're going to be taking things into a quick break due to, of course, some technical difficulties. And we'll be back hopefully after 3 minutes. All right, welcome back, guys. It looks like we're about ready to get into the next game. And get a look at this. What do you think of the tank lineup, Edison?
Let me see.
1390s. I saw two 1390s for Flappy Birds, if I'm not mistaken. Immortal Flappy Birds.
Yeah, I don't have a chance to see that. So
That's
check it
okay.
later. Is it Rittenberg?
No, I
Ruinberg.
think
No, I don't think so.
I think it's
Yeah.
it's steps.
They gave us the wrong loading screen, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Deal
with it.
Oh yeah, it's Bloomberg.
Yeah, but Yeah, instead,
Yeah.
Don't be fooled, guys. Don't be fooled. All right.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
steps.
steps.
okay, that's the first time you can see the step.
Yeah, great.
So it looks like there's two Amex 1390s.
Yeah,
For
two
you are dead?
M13 and the three T69. On the Immortal side, they got I3 M50, two T69, and then one MS13. That means they cannot get more defensive side. They will capture the S part and lift the best enemy. And on the let me think about that. Okay, the soldier can trying to calculate how since they have a lighter setup, if they trying to do the close combat first, UAD do not have very good close combat skill, and the second they got lighter setup, lower firepower, so they cannot do it really good on the close combat.
Even so, Foursquare Wood does get one shot
Yeah,
out.
but let's attract. They cannot attract them. Live the best, and then they cannot use MS13 with a T1 to capture their best. That's what I think about the soldier's strategy.
I am inclined to believe that. I see some reason with that. Oh man,
Ooh.
that was a nice dodge.
Yeah, but he cannot penetrate the I3 storage.
Right, and I also want to point out that the mod at the bottom of the screen looks like it's working correctly. I think this says that the shots remaining, the bullets remaining. No, he's reloading right now. Okay, never mind. There's the mod at the bottom of the screen. It says shots.
Yeah, he fired 2 shots and got no damage.
Actually, 1 hit, but.
Oh really?
Oh, okay,
I mean,
rush right
shots
now.
fired, but oh man, they're just going for it.
Yeah, they're gonna rush right now.
Flappy Bird's gonna maybe try and pile into this. No, actually, it's the other way around. You Are Dead is going in with this, and I feel like this is gonna get Legacy Jenna out of the game exceptionally quick. But just as I say that, we have a nice little rescue coming in from Soldier Wu. Jenna now out of the game along with Square Wood and Onion Head, and Onion Head is running laps around the entire Immortal Flappy Birds team.
Okay, that's Apollo?
Yeah, so now it's 2 tier 8s versus 3 tier 8s.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man.
So Joe is reloading. Wow, he got it back.
Yeah, and it looks like
no one paid attention on him.
What's going on?
Wow, he got that. He's
Oh,
trapped.
man.
And then
Yeah.
he paid that. Wow.
Okay.
It's too bad.
So now it's basically the 2 T1 Cunninghams have, well, one of them has just been spotted. They're going to try and go in and get a sneaky capture. Unfortunately, however, Linderman has been spotted now catching out of those 2 tanks, and he's going to try and get a counter cap, or not counter cap, but he's going to try and reset the cap while God Cow 1 is fighting off all 3 of these tanky Toros on the eastern quadrant of the map. Now reloading and running for his life, and both of those T1 Cunninghams were just taken out of the game, and now it's all up to God Cow 1, who's now reloading and running for his life, being chased by this Pipsqueak tank from Exporter, and now he's out of the game. Game number 2 goes to Immortal Flappy Birds, guys. Yeah, it was...
in the beginning they got a more heavier setup. I think the soldier can imagine that. They cannot push. If you use that trick, that's okay, and they cannot push. So you have to take a reaction on that. But in my opinion, before they try to take action, maybe they have a setup. There's a trip and they cannot flank. But the party bird, take an action very soon. So sooner than their expectation. So they didn't really do any setup. That they are forced to defend. So they send it to MS-15, trying to shoot the MS-15, but the lighting versus the heavy tank, you got a lot of disadvantage. So that's why they do very simple. If they play by their plan or their setup, set their trip and they use the light tank flank to their base and doing the capture in the beginning. Not taking the reaction. I mean you do the first and force your enemy or react your action. Not trying to defend there and quietly pushing. You are forced to defend. you cannot capture that back, you know. So that's why they do something.
Yeah, I mean, we saw clearly that Plan B for UAD actually just failed there. I mean, they tried sending both of their T1 Cunninghams to go for the capture.
Yeah, they had to do that earlier, not wait until they push.
Well, not only that, but I mean, this is just something I saw on the minimap, not something that the observer took us to. The two T1 Cunninghams for Flappy Birds were actually set up in completely.
On the pass.
Yeah, they were set up on the base and they were ready to ambush them. That was a trap through and through all the way.
Yep.
And that was excellent, stunning execution just coming from Flappy Birds all across the board. They did everything perfectly.
Yeah, but no, the UAD got two MS-13, right? So they can use the one MS on the middle. There is a push. So
Mhm.
he got very good view range, so you can see their enemy's action, even the right side or this side, or just camera on that. But they didn't do that. Maybe they are too. We have too long time never play this map, so maybe he forget the position. So he didn't do the scope first. If they see all enemy on the inside, he will rush into the base and kill the OT1, capture back, attract them back.
All right.
If they attract, if they going back, right, the lightning got very good speed to escape, and their T69 can push and shoot it back. But I think the UAD do not take action in the beginning. They just maybe 1 minute late, and then they are forced
Yeah.
to take a reaction.
Well, Edison showing us that practice makes perfect, and no one really wanted to play steps before. Let's see how this pans out in game number 3. Can we see UAD bring it back, or are they going to basically get stuck in 4th place for tonight? We'll find out after this short break. Hi guys, this is Breaker.
There's Edison 99.
And I'm Escaper Alpha.
We're back with the third and possibly even final game of this best of five. That is to say, if UAD does not turn this best of five around immediately. But let's check out this tank composition that we actually have coming from both sides. What do you think so far?
But the Ferrari first almost win, right? So if they are in the south side and they take 5 heavy tank, that means they gonna camp all heavy tank on the gas.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's very easy for them to win since most of most of Vietnam terrain, they're doing very good on the close combat, and then that's the most weak part for the UAD. So if all immortal players camp on the southwest side, that's very, very, very hard for the UAD to push in. And right now they have the M13. Okay, of course not the M13. Simply an immortal, they don't want to camp. Oh, that's good. Or they are in the north side.
No,
That's,
two T69s.
Yeah, that's enough for camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11390. Well, something for some buzz. Well, as long as we're at the loading screen, at least. Top 10 countries by internet speed, since you guys are talking about it in chat. 10 is Finland, 9 Sweden, 8 USA, 7 is the Czech Republic, 6 is the Netherlands, 5 is Switzerland, 4 is Latvia, 3 is Hong Kong, the second fastest is Japan, and number 1 on that list is
South Korea.
yeah, South Korea. Surprisingly enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and post that link in chat, and you guys, well, you're free to contest it, but I mean, you guys can't post links in chat, unfortunately. So I could be wrong. I actually heard that Hong Kong had a higher speed, but enough about that. We've got 10 seconds to go. And Immortals are spawning at the north side of the map, which typically gives them the defender's advantage. But as Edison said before...
That's not south. South side get more defensive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They have... Okay, my bad. It's just that I remember Yowie Flash Wolves was camping on this map when they were playing against...
Yep, yeah, north side.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's... Geez, I played that out by memory.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Okay. The Immortals start to push right now. They tap more, lighter setup. That means they're gonna push.
Yeah, UAD got 3 MX-50s.
Yeah, that means they're gonna break through.
Oh, man.
And trying to rush. Okay, the UAD is gonna rush. That's
Yeah.
that's weird. I can tell you that.
And this, I don't know, that's a bait tank out there. Onion Head kind of super exposed. He's being shot at nonetheless. And that turns Reaper's head for just a moment, allowing Godcal 1 to get a nice shot out there, but not before taking 2, 3, 4.
Whoa, he's done.
Reaper,
Wow.
not a single shot missed on Godcal 1 there. He is out of this game, going straight into the commander's chair.
Did
in heaven.
Gatkawan even shoot at a shot?
No, not yet.
Fired a shot? No.
He's a M50, still in reloading.
Wow, that's
Oh,
too
man,
bad.
Yeah.
That's gotta feel terrible. That's gotta feel sour. But this nice little revenge,
But
hitting
Reaper
Reaper
gonna die,
here
I
might
think.
help.
Reaper gonna die. Oh,
Maybe,
no,
maybe.
No.
Apollo's shielding him there, but of course there are a couple of other tanks hitting him from a different angle, and that could definitely change things up and take him out of the game. Onion Head now down to 321 as Reaper does fall. He is the first tier 8 tank for Mortals to go down.
Yep.
And now Raven K is on the brink of death. We could actually see a 2-1 Cunningham get away with a kill here.
Yeah, and the all M50 is reloaded right now, so they can offer a lot of support fire right now.
Yeah, and Janna, Onion Head, everyone's just falling right now.
Wow.
For You Are Dead. This is turning into hook, line, and sinker, but now Kiss is getting shot from behind.
Wow.
Whoa!
That's a great
Jenna,
turnover, I think.
Yeah, Jenna was taken out of the game just now, but not long after we did actually see
Soldier is
his
reloading.
killer get taken out.
Yeah, Soldier is reloading.
And
Onion Head is reloading.
And so too is
Yeah.
Onion Head.
Wow.
They're not in a good position right now, but as long as they don't get too exposed, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Anubis up behind Soldier Wu. He's like, no. Wait,
no.
what?
Oh, he's reloading
What?
too.
All the tanks are reloading.
Too. Wow,
Everyone's
everyone is reloading. Wow.
They're just running Onion Head now.
Wow.
Oh,
It's a T1.
yeah. Onion Head just
Still
got
fighting.
taken out of the game.
Yeah, T1 is still fighting.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
everyone is reloading right now.
So what can Lusty Chicory do right now? Could he go for a capture? I mean,
Wow.
it would be a good thing to turn his opponent's
Yeah,
head.
possible.
That T1 Cunningham shooting at Soldier Root, getting 13 HP
Wow.
off. The connecting fire falls up to over 1,000, crashes in and kills himself. And finally now, it's all up to Lusty Chicory to try and get a
Wow.
win for his team.
You know,
But
yeah, that the UAD failed on the close combat game.
Yeah.
You see the a lot of people are doing very good, very good on the counter train fire.
yeah, and I mean UAD. I mean they're not gonna give this one up just yet. I mean, I know all of them are thinking to themselves, well, we tried our best. This game is close to over, and I mean right now it is 1 T1 Cunningham versus 2 Tier 8 tanks. And this game looks like it could get sealed out very soon. Anubis wants to kill, and he will have it. There we are.
Wow.
Third win in a row for Flappy Bird. So that was kind of a clean sweep.
Yeah, total, over my expectation. I thought that UAD should be win pretty easy, but in the first map it ends, right? The soldier is doing some mistake on the position.
Right.
And the second map is
Steps.
Yeah, they start to action pretty late, so they are forced to react the enemy's charge. But in the third map, I think it's pretty simple for them. But they know the T69. They should know the T69 gonna rush out. Since T69 only take like 22 seconds to reload, and the M50 got 46 seconds to reload. That means I can say that the T69 can shoot 2 rounds.
Oh yeah.
They can shoot 8 rounds, including the 2 reload time. And they do not. Maybe somewhat they are a little bit like give up. So they send their M50 on a very strange position. But normally you can take a cover on the building, not far from the south. I mean somewhat in the mid south. They got a couple building there. It's a very good position to shoot the enemy. But they do not send the people there. But they trying to push the M50 to the frontier. But Big Nine claim they always doing very good on the trade fire. So in the first step, they usually lose one M50, and also the 2 T9 is really cannot offer any support fire, but they still doing very good on the cover. So they take they decrease their damage or their tanks. So I mean they trying to share the damage, so they take a less tanks should be destroyed, and in the final, the close combat skill bring the Flappy Bird to win. Yeah.
I also want to add to that. I mean, at the beginning of the game, we saw Godcow 1 get killed before he even had a chance to fire a single shot.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, he's still on the reload.
I mean, that's gotta really feel kind of bad. But I mean, there's a saying with another game that I played. It goes more GG, more skill, and basically the lesson with that means when you lose a game, go over the reason why you lost it and try not to make it happen again. So, maybe we'll see the players review the replays and just prevent that from happening in the future.
Yeah, compared to the UAD today and 2 days ago, I think they performed quite differently.
Yeah.
Not only, I know that their close combat is really not that strong, but it shouldn't be that way. They send 3 M's still on the reloading to the frontier. When you go to the frontier, you got 20 seconds to reload.
Yeah.
No, that's a turkey. Everybody should.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
All right. Well, I mean, lessons learned, and we're going to be taking a quick break, and then we'll be back immediately afterwards with Team Efficiency going up against Immortals A-Team.
Просто они поехали на убой сейчас.
Просто у Анатолича 3 шестерки, адская хп. Рабзо, почти как Грифон засейвил Рабзроба.
5 хп.
try and surround these guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work though because all VO Flash Wolves members are ready for this to happen. Look at that. They're focusing now Student Yaya, so Student Yaya might be the first one to fall. Yeah, he goes down. But they should be actually. I might be. Yeah.
This is
Man.
a brilliant surrounding move.
Yeah.
All three
Oh
T-32s
my
have
God.
been taken down.
Yeah. Only that little of a difference right now. That's how small of a margin these guys are playing at right now. And look at this Hugo Strange. Oh my God.
Huge, bro.
Kusok dodging another. There's the damage though. Just Cause takes him down to 574. Aqua has found Kusok. Just Cause needs to land these 3 shells. That's all he has right now. He's got the first. He needs the second. Just Cause 29 HP. Oh my word, it's gonna be a long shot. Applewell's just about done it.
I think Applewell's going to do it. I think get back that with the AMX-39, his accuracy, will he land the shot?
It's that one shot that counts right now. Let's see if he's going to get it. 4 seconds remain. Kareet still stands. He's done some damage, but in the last second, Applewell somehow clutched it for Team Dignitas. And
8 секунд до окончания. Надо сбить быстро кем-нибудь. Почему Советик на таран не едет? 4 секунды. 3, да ладно, парни, что ж вы ждете? ЕСС, секунду захвата базы. Успел, хорош. Последние секунды.
Советник, доедь уже мясом, да ё-моё, что ж ты делаешь?
По-моему, они уже выиграли. 3 танка, которые постоянно контролируются. Выезжают на захват
Советник
базы.
заряжен, все, вот что он ждал, лайфосеров.
Лайф минус фаталити, лайфосеров.
Да,
Всё.
тут Советник уже порешал все, что можно было. Это 2-2, это 1-1.
Почему раньше ЕСС так не сыграли классно?
Swinging in favor of Insidious Gaming.
Oh yeah, that is huge. UAre Dead is trying to come in here, but Nomi now at 60 health, trying to circle around, get another shot on
Kenny
conversion.
Stale. Oh, he misses. Gris missing that killing blow on Nomi here. Maybe going for the ram. Oh, almost flipping it over. Look at that. Gris now in danger here. Nomi maybe in a little bit of danger here. He does manage to finish him off. Now Van Duke here. On the efficiency side, they did lose a T-32, whereas Strike Force Vision is only losing an aiming 13. Oh, he completely. He actually kind of dove down there. Took out half his points.
Да ладно, сбитие будет или нет? Вылетает Павлик. Вылетает Павлик, ну стрелять нужно. Да, тараном забирают. Такай, хорош.
Once again, like, yeah, the tank up the hill, like, doing extreme damage.
Calliope actually going down first, though.
Yeah,
so
but Onion Head's gonna follow. Onion Head is down, done over and over again, so big plays.
And they also just have the heavier lineup. So the thing is, Yo Iron Man can once again.
Oh, he was taken down by a T1!
No way!
I don't believe it! A T1 took down a tier 8!
Да, почти закончился захват. Давайте к нему переместимся. И вот, ты первый прячется с 2 сотками. 1 сотка должна сейчас Армагеддон подставиться под всех, а вот Грифон и Солквар должны спрятаться.
Не успевает сбить захват базы.
Одна есть! Сбитие последнюю секунду с фланга. Хорош, сбил захват. Лайфсерф сбивает. Лайфсерф не в того стрельнул, нужно было в Грифона. Армагеддон, закрой Грифона, Солкварда закрыть. 3-2. Одна. Дезерт еще в центре дерется. Ломах, ну сбить захват базы. Сбил! Под секунду, 1 секунда, еще раз сбить, минус делает. Да ладно! Поздно было. Сбили! Еще раз стрельнули. Ой-ой-ой, как они вытягивают этот бой.
If they get Cat Chen, it's going to completely tied up now. They're going to get him.
I'm not sure. Because Luna Maria has a crack shot too. Oh, they missed.
Oh, no, they get it.
Oh, they did get it.
Without vision.
Actually, yeah, without vision. That's Suga.
Какой жесткий! Прыгает сотка! Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой! Бур, забираешь!
Сейчас, да ладно, центр, может прикрыть центр.
Спасает ситуацию центр.
Oh, cute. He's going to push him up this hill, Tasteless.
Yep. And Stogie up.
Заезжает на корму, нацеливается 69-ки, Гори 69. Т1 ломает просто.
Yeah, he gets taken out. Still not spotted.
Oh, and look at that. He's just being trapped here. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down.
I don't think he's not going to make it.
He won't.
Oh my God,
He
this
gets
could be
taken
it.
down.